Hello, First Baptist IdaLou. My name's Pascal Stoll, and I was asked by Brother Philip to make a short little video for you. The first thing I want to say is thank you for allowing Brother Philip and Cliff and Neil to come down and visit. I can't tell you how much that meant, and I can't tell you what a blessing it was to have them here to go and visit in Registro. We also went down to Liberdade and I was able to share with them about the culture, the Japanese culture here in Brazil, and also going over to Mogi das Cruzes and going to the lettuce farm of Kimoto. All those things meant so much in a short period of time, and my family is so gracious for y'all allowing them to come and visit with us. I know we talked a lot about what we were going to do and which direction we were going to head, and we're still praying about those things. One of the things I want to share with you this morning, it's very difficult reaching the Nikkei, which are the Japanese descendants here. They kind of, just like everybody in the world today, they group all Christians in one group, and a lot of times that means that they just don't like us. We're just out for their money, and we just care about ourselves, and so on the first strike against us is this, and that even mentioning Jesus' name to some of them, it just causes them to cringe, and they don't like us. But we still have to go, and we still have to tell about the gospel and what Jesus did for us. And so that's why I talked to Brother Philip about praying, doing prayer walking, visiting people, because I do believe that if we don't pray and we don't put our hearts and our minds and our souls towards this, we'll never, ever reach the goals that Jesus Christ has asked us to do. I do want to read something because, we do live in this world, and a lot of times there's a facade around us and we don't see what's going on, and we don't see the spiritual aspects at times. But I know, being here in Brazil, I've seen a lot of it, and it's very difficult. And I know these verses are very familiar to you, but I just want to read them to you again and help you to understand why it's so important to pray. Why it's important to pray for here, but why it's important to pray for IdaLou also. But in Ephesians 6, it says this, starting in verse 10, it says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power, and put on the full armor of God, so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of darkness, of the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." And I want to end it with this. Verse 18 and 19 says, "And pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep praying for all of the saints. Pray also for me, that whenever I open my mouth, words may be given, so that I will fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel." I just pray, my prayer for you, First Baptist IdaLou, is that you will fearlessly live your life for Jesus Christ right there. And then secondly, you'll pray for us, because we truly do need it. And y'all need it. I'm praying for rain. It was really great to listen to the prayer request of Cliff and Brother Philip and Neil. And we just want you to know that there's a family down here in São Paulo that really can't wait to meet all of y'all. And when we come home, we're really looking forward to meeting all of you. And I do want to say this. I love Brother Philip. He's my pastor while I'm down here. It's difficult at times being away from church and not hearing the sermons in your own language, and you miss those things. And I want to thank all of y'all for allowing him to come down. Anyway, I pray that all of you have a great weekend, week, whatever it may be. I pray that God will bless you. And I pray also that you will continually pray for his Yisrael, the surrounding area around his Yisrael, Pastor Junior and his wife, Eliani. And let's just see what God can do. I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea. But let's just move ahead and see what God will do. And that's exciting. That's really exciting. And so thank you again for everything. And thank you for allowing Brother Philip, Cliff, and Neil to come down. Blessings to all of you. Thank you. We love you and look forward to meeting you one day. Bye-bye.